everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of LEGO Marvel Superheroes. Let us continue the story right now.
We're in danger. The big bad end of the world kind of danger. Initial tests by Reed Richards show that these bricks store the power cosmic and are the remains of the Silver Surfer's board. If that means what I think it means, you alone have the expertise we need to help defend the Earth.
Interesting hamburger.
It looks like both our labs have been trashed.
Or was that a
These bad
shawarma?
guys love to steal our stuff.
And
Oh,
they've
no.
been stealing far too much of it. We need to move on our Latveria operation. I call it Operation Latveria.
I'll call the rest of the Fantastic Four.
Right. Turn on S.H.I.E.L.D.'s arc reactor tracking software.
Tracking my arc reactor signatures?
Do you know how many times I've had to find you at some crazy party? You see, having the best intelligence gives you the upper hand. Hawkeye, Black Widow, you're up.
Are they just sneaking around?
We need to get that arc reactor back before it's used for purposes too dire to contemplate. Follow the signal and find it.
Here we go. Are we going to Latveria? Or are we jumping to... Let's see. Well, it seems like we're still going to be in New York for this one. Let's go. Missed that completely. There we go. Where are we gonna end up landing this time? Looks like uptown. Maybe. Maybe downtown. We're going to Feast. Or the Lower East Side. Oh, they have colorful parachutes. Nice. We're going to Little Italy. Interesting.
Agent, I'm zeroing in on the arc reactor signal, but it's gonna take a while to pinpoint it exactly. It seems to be coming from somewhere in the financial district.
Alright. Sporting goods, Lego flags. All of them. Cool. Well, not all of them, but all of them. Probably of every country that this video game is majorly released in. Are they... The two in the middle are American flags. And then some of these, though, seem like... No, I guess they're not.
Look, Timmy, it's that hero.
Grand Central Station. Are we gonna get to actually ride the subway?
Look, Timmy.
That'd be cool. Let's not get hit by the car.
Right. We've located the signal. Updating the coordinates now. Follow the trail.
I heard Stark Tower system were hacked. Crazy, huh?
Yeah, they're talking about what just happened in the last episode. That's cool. This feels like a Lego city. It's still pretty small in scale. They could go bigger. But
Look, Timmy.
it doesn't feel too small. Where are we going? This way? Yep. Apparently we're going over here. So we just walked in the Lower East Side section a little bit more, exposed more of the map. We can see some gold bricks sitting around, some races, some vehicles, I believe. Alright, we need Black Widow's disguise ability, invisibility ability. I assume we'll eventually get invisible ability too. It's in there.
Scratch that last update. Someone spilled shawarma sauce on the monitor. Patching through some accurate coordinates now.
Oops. So that was a mistake. Nothing but a bunch of garbage in the storage shed. Okay, mistakes happen. Obviously this whole intro to the level is just to more encourage us to run around the sections of New York. Daily Bugle. No reason not to pick up studs as we're going. These cars won't hit me. Look, watch this. See, they'll stop every time. Apparently New York in this world is populated with some of the best and kindest drivers ever.
The signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Check the surroundings for anything suspicious.
It doesn't look like a Hydra base.
Let's
You'd
see.
expect a sign that says, "Welcome to the secret Hydra base."
There's the secret Hydra base. The sign's upside down, but we'll spin it. Now that's the New York I know. Hey, I'm walking here. Yeah, nobody would see that from the street.
Standing over 1,400 feet tall and weighing 365,000 tons, the Empire State Building was opened in 1931 and has remained one of New York City's most recognizable landmarks ever since.
I once did a 3D
Looks like Wolverine
puzzle
beat us here.
that
Signal's gotten stronger.
was of the Empire State Building. It was a nightmare
Careful,
to keep
Barton.
it from falling
We don't
apart.
want any nasty surprises.
Those 3D
Keep
puzzles
your eyes
that
peeled. We don't know who's
did not
waiting
work
us
for
down
me
here.
well at all. It was alright to put together. It was kind of the way the edges connected was with a too simple of a joining system, and that's why in a lot of ways it was so much trouble. Here, I'll go invisible this time, and these lasers won't see me. And then I can come over here and step on this and go up here. We've seen some interesting elevators. In previous LEGO games, the elevators have been kind of boring. They've really fixed that here. With a lot of things. Ladders are not as boring as they used to be, or repetitive. Elevators. Here we go. And apparently Wolverine is somewhere around here. Let's see. Magnetic powers to interact with magnetic things. Well, then I'll just break it. Now Hawkeye can get up here. Can I get to the very top? I don't think I can. Don't think I can get to that top section. I'm sure in free play I can get up there though. Shut down this paddle wheel or engine part or whatever this would be. I don't know what this would be inside the Empire State Building. In fact, I don't know what any of this would be inside the Empire State Building if you really start to think about it. Let's hit that. Blow it up. There we go. Now we can continue. So his arrow shots are too slow for me. Yeah, he has to pull back the string, and because he has to pull back the string, it's just too slow of an attack. I'll take the guns of what's her name here? What is her name? Black Widow. Yes, that's it. Sorry, he temporarily blanked on who I was playing as. For a game that's supposed to have given us like 150 characters to play as, which I think is the number in this game, we certainly do seem to be playing the same ones over and over again. Basically the Avengers, or the expanded Avengers, is all we're really playing as. Somebody who was an Avenger at some point in some run of the comic book. Let's see. Okay, so this one needs to go here, and then this one needs to go here.
That symbol looks familiar. It's Hydra.
Hydra, yes.
I guess evil organizations don't spend as much on training their goons as they do on these fancy doors.
Grab all these studs while we can, and then run through the door. Evil Hydra. It's a Red Skull.
This could be a problem.
Hey, you guys need any help?
Human Torch. One of the Fantastic Four.
This base is huge. How did it stay hidden for so long?
Quality decorating?
Alright. Tap A to jump, and then we can flame on. And I can fireball tons of people. Otherwise... So, the Human Torch is effectively the same as the Mark 42 system of Iron Man. He flies and he does fire things. He does fire blasts instead of fire beams. For a big ball of fire, he's surprisingly kind of slow. A lot of these guys are kind of slow to take out the bad guys. I think that's intentional, but let's see. We can do a fire beam this way. We'll cut a shape out. And it will fall. And then we'll have a camera. A big screen. What else do we need? So we're going to move something from over here. There we go. We're gonna move something from over here all the way over here. Interesting. Come on, Black Widow, we need you.
Is it hot in here? Or is it just me?
Here we go, Black Widow, we need you. We need your computer expertise. Triangle. is what we're looking for. Okay, I see what we're doing. We're laser beaming here. And we want to make a triangle. And that changes it from being a fan to a railroad track. What an interesting puzzle. Make a square. Easy enough. This feels educational. And it's straight up just putting a mouse on the screen for this, which is pretty cool as a thought. Here we go. Hourglass shape. There we go, it turns into a bridge. Why did we need a bridge? I don't know. I suspect all those characters could have just... Let me up these stairs, first of all. I suspect all the characters could have just jumped over that ledge. Johnny Storm, break that while we're here. Break all these. Get more stuff. Here we go. If only somebody had electric powers, but we don't. So if nobody has electric powers, then I suppose we are over here. I hear Stan Lee needs some help. See if we can find him.
Yeah, it's Hydra, all right. I can see Red Skull from here.
Loki's with them? What are they planning?
There's Stan Lee over there. I don't believe I could save him right now. I think I have to do it in free play mode. There we go. Gun racks.
Looks like the door they went through was locked, and there's no panel to hack it. We'll have to find another way around.
You know, it probably was somewhat of a difficult challenge for TT Games to be allowed to have guns in the Lego game. They don't like war sets already, and I don't know if they do a ton of guns. But I know the Star Wars sets and things do have they do have blasters and such. But as we're punching these gun lockers here and missile lockers, it probably was a concern how violent they were going to make these games, and I don't think they're super violent for video games, which have a tendency to lean towards violence as their storytelling method.
Some days I just feel like a cog in the machine.
I wouldn't look down if I were you.
Tap that X button. Well, that worked fine, but I needed somebody else to be holding on to the rope at that point. Jump up here and grab onto the rope, and then you tap the X. there he goes. And there he goes. Really? So I need this guy to do this so he can pull this part down so he can make a bridge for Black Widow to get in here. Here we go. I gotta hit this. And then I have to hit this. And then she can jump from that. It's hard to see her when she's invisible. Let me turn that off. About halfway through our True Believer level. Now I gotta turn it back right on. This will be interesting. Just get right here in front of this glowing red fire. Come over here and pull the trigger. Turn off the security system. Come on, Hawkeye. And jump here. Hit that one. Pull down this wall. Let us in. There we go. Boy, does that look bright. Man, he was throwing all kinds of joke arrows at that guy. I didn't know he did that. Look at all these missiles. It's so nice of them to put save and continue spots in the middle of the levels of the secret bases. Let's go ahead and hit this. It looks like we're gonna probably have a fight or two. Here we go. Here we go.
One small step for man, one giant climb up a Hydra rocket. Going up.
Need more studs. Want more studs at least. Give me them all. So one of the things though is that they're not really super emphasizing the extra attacks. So for instance here, if I hit X and then B, I mean A and B, nothing. X then B, nothing. A and then B, nothing. A then X, nothing. Nothing really. Whereas the Hulk seemed to actually have a large set of moves that it was really interested in us learning those. But if we want to actually figure out the moves of the other characters, that's all up to us. It doesn't really matter. In the end, you can play this game perfectly fine, and probably will play this game perfectly fine by just by simply just tapping X for everything, breaking everything. Build these agility walls so Black Widow can get up there. Oh, look at that acrobatics. Somebody really thought about the lighting of this level. There's a lot of lighting going on here. She just tased him? I didn't know she had that ability. Or gadget. She doesn't have any abilities, I don't think. It's kind of weird that the Hydra boxes are not made out of Legos, so we can't break them. Again, in Lego games, a big portion of any space that you are in a Lego game may actually not be made out of Legos. None of these rockets are made out of Lego. None of the floor is really made out of Lego. I don't think I have a web singing character, so I don't think I can do that one. None of this is made out of Lego that I'm walking on. But there's always enough of it to remind you what game you're playing. It's a weird event. These cannons want to destroy me. I don't think I can get past them. I think I need the Human Torch to laser this right here. Maybe I need to move a little bit closer. That seems like what I should be hitting is that gold section. But it's not locking in or doing anything. There's nothing here I should be hitting. I guess I can fly over here. Since I have the ability to do that. But that doesn't help me really any. I'm almost a true believer. Excelsior, and this is a Wolverine switch, which is probably for only free play. Is Hydra supposed to have 6 legs or 8? I thought octopuses have 8 legs. Well, I know octopuses have 8 legs. So, unless it's supposed to be some kind of squid or something. See, this is right where it puts me. Just leave it right here and see. Leave it right here and see. I see a gold brick, but I'm not seeing it work. Oh, you know what? That's because the game has once again confused me. The point is to go invisible so it can't see me. This is about the 3rd time in the game it's not made it completely apparent what we're supposed to do, because it's giving suggestions to the next step before it gives suggestions to the current step. I would assume that the suggestions and tips are probably randomly generated, or not randomly generated, but automatically generated. So anytime there is a red brick nearby, it says use that ability to break it.
Agent Barton reporting.
Oh. See, I'm seeing
Sometimes it pays to be a hothead.
these guys are wearing gold armor, so I have to melt them. And that's why they weren't dying. So we just gotta give them some heat. And now that they're out of the armor, I can take them out. There we go. What's that? Is that gonna take us to Asgard?
Works. Power levels are stable.
Excellent.
Red
Captain
Skull,
America.
I'm gonna spangle you till you see stars.
Still in that ridiculous outfit. You need a bigger wardrobe budget. I am the Red Skull, while you are all merely numbskulls.
It's a pretty good fun
Red
joke.
Skull, I'm here to end your evil scheme. And I thought I was a hothead.
So this is interesting that we are now teamed up with Johnny Storm and let's see, he's keeping me back. There's more to this fight than it seems. Let's see. Let's heat this up. Is that working? Is this working? No. I think I need to play as Captain America. Oh, those two are knocked out. That's why I can't play as them. Let's try that. One, two, three. What am I trying to hit? Go ahead and save and continue. Oh, let's bring up the shield and see if he can shoot me then. Yeah, that's it. Have to use the shield to shield yourself. Like you should be able to with the shield.
Calculations predict a 95% chance of failure, Captain. You should give up now.
Who's that bad guy? They never gave him a name. There we go. Switch that to our side. I believe is what I just did. Come over here and turn this
After all
on.
these years, I just realized that Red Skull has no nose. Really? How does he smell? Terrible.
Cole, cut this open. Sesame.
That suit looks just as ridiculous now as the first time we met, Captain.
Where is he? Flame on. Control a square. Kind of hard to do at this angle, but we'll get it done. Destroy that.
I am the future of our people. You are just a bygone relic.
Now I just run up to him again with the shield, and then when I get close enough, I punch him.
You can't defeat me. The Red Skull is always ready.
Go ahead. grow that, build that.
Pathetic insects. You cannot destroy the mighty Arnhem Zola.
Arnhem Zola. Who in the world is Arnhem Zola? One more to defeat. Here we go. Pull the switch.
You cannot win. No, you can't.
Let's see, if I just have a few more studs, I think I will be over 1 million by the time I'm done with this. In fact, I may already be over 1 million. I'm not gonna bother with it.
Slow in your old age, Captain.
There we go. Just need to take Red Skull out one more time.
You cannot defeat me. I picked up the Skull's trail outside the raft. He wears a stinky cologne.
We appreciate the help, but you've destroyed the vortex. Now we can't follow Loki.
Yeah, well, I get the sense that Loki isn't just a hired hand in this thing.
So, we beat that level. Arnhem Zola. Who is that? Some bad guy I've never heard of. He's probably a Captain America bad guy, but I wouldn't know for sure. So if I go over 1 million right now, at the beginning of next recording, I'll buy the doubler. But I don't think I'm going to actually make that. Hey, no. A lot of the systems in the LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga worked around giving you studs for getting like True Believer or gold blocks, so you would get more and more studs. This game seems to have simplified that quite a lot. You get gold bricks, but that doesn't give you 100,000 studs every time you get a gold brick, and you don't get 100,000 studs because you made True Believer, and that almost certainly means you won't get 100,000 when you get all 10 mini-kit pieces either. You probably, I think you only get a gold brick if you find and save Stan Lee also. So even though there's less opportunities to get studs here, there's actually in a lot of ways balanced it better, because you automatically from the go get studs from characters, which is something that you didn't get in their first game, LEGO Star Wars. Anywho, so we're gonna have to go through at least one more level before we can get that score doubler. It doesn't really matter, I'm sure. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it, make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.